On the left-hand side, we're going to go to Overview, and this is where we can view all the providers. If we scroll down a little bit more, we'll see those playgrounds. Those playgrounds allow us to gain fast feedback on our models, as we showed in the Bedrock model comparison demo. So we're going to go to the left. We're going to go to Base Models. We can sort by model family, by provider, by modality. So let's group by modality. And we can see here that each model is now grouped by broad use case. So embedding models, we can see at the top. We can see image models. We can also see text models. So we want to shortlist a range of models suitable for a text generation use case. So we can search for text generation and see which models may be suitable. So scrolling up to the top, I'm just using my browser search to do that. Text generation. And you can see it's listed a number of them. So after further investigation, I might decide to limit myself to, say, 2 or 3 of these models. And I've decided on one particular model, that's the Claude 2.1 model. And so once I've decided on a particular model, I can do something called an automatic evaluation on my model to determine its toxicity, robustness, and accuracy. So let's go to the left-hand side, model evaluation, and explore that option. So we've got automatic. We've also got a couple of options for human intervention, but we're going to stay with the automatic option today. And let's create that model evaluation, automatic. We're going to give it a name, Claude Eval Colmer. Highly original name, I know. Then we pop in a description if we need to. We then scroll down. Tags are always a best practice, so we recommend to input those. And then we get to select our model. So here we're looking at the Claude 2.1 model. And then the next task is the use case, the task type. So in this case, it's general text generation, so we'll stay with that. And if we scroll down, we can start to see the metrics and data sets that are available to us. So you see here, we have toxicity. And if I wanted to, I can use my own prompt data set, but we're going to stay with the built-in data set here. Then we have accuracy. Scroll down a little bit more, we have robustness. And we'll start to see where we can specify the simple storage service, or S3 location. There we go. Where we want our artifacts to be placed. We've got an option here to encrypt using KMS. We want to make sure that we set up an IAM role, so I'll get it to create a new role automatically by clicking on the Create Role button at the bottom, and we're good to go. And then you simply click Create. Now, as you know, I like the cooking show approach, so I'm actually not going to go through with this, but I'm going to show you one. Here's one I prepared earlier. So we can see we're in the model. Let's click on the model itself. We're into the model evaluation. We're now looking for low values on toxicity on the left-hand side, which means it is less likely to generate offensive, inappropriate, or unsafe content. For robustness, we also want a low score, which is showing how semantically robust our model is. And then finally, on the right-hand side, for accuracy, we want a high score. The calculations that are used to determine the scores will vary by use case, but for this text generation, we're using something called a Real Work Knowledge Score, or RWK. More information on scoring can be found in the Bedrock documentation online. Now, that is sadly our last demo of the set, but let's now bring together all of our learnings from this session into the final set of slides.